On this day in 1983, the first Hooters restaurant opened in Clearwater, Florida.
I've been to the first one.
As have I.
Yes.
It's a pilgrimage that all the Jews have to make. Not Jews, I'm sorry, fans of Hooters.
Huh?
I just did that to catch you up in the air because I knew you were going to start to agree.
I was trying to correlate it real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that have to do with it?
Because my kid goes to UT, and then we sometimes go to Clearwater Beach for the weekend or whatever, and you drive by the original Hooters.
And still the original employees working there?
That's what makes it a rougher experience, no doubt.
Yeah. Old Beatrice doesn't look like she did years ago.
Tell you what, though, 40 years ago, she was,
Yeah.
I've been going to Hooters for 30 years probably.
I love Hooters. I
do.
like their wings. Because someone, when I retweeted it today, they tweeted back at me and they're like, "Oh, terrible food." I disagree. I like the wings. I like them naked, not breaded. I think the too much breading. But the curly fries, I defy you to tell me a place that has better curly fries in America than Hooters.
Flanagan's.
Yep, I was just about to say that. Flanagan's.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating on Hooters curly fries.
I think you might be right.
I love Hooters curly fries, but they're a little more cooked. They're a little more well done typically than Flanagan's.
I like them well done though. Flanagan's, they get better spirals.
Yeah.
They're really like C's. The Hooters curly fries are C's.
Yeah.
The Flanagans are more spirally, kind of like a slinky dog.
Yeah.
And I say Hooters, it's store to store though. I've been to some Hooters that are not well managed or something. Most of them down here are good, but there's some Hooters in Atlanta I wouldn't even think about going.
Listen, Hooters themselves are, person to person. They're not uniform, and you never know. You know what I'm saying, Jimmy?
Yep.
Yeah, back me up, Jimmy. Back me up.
Limited.
No, but I like
sides,
Hooters.
though.
I think Hooters has good food.
Maybe they should bring some broccoli on, asparagus, just a little more side. I'm a sides guy.
At Hooters, you can get broccoli.
No, they
You can
don't.
get tots.
No, everything's fried. They don't
have any broccoli.
No, they don't have any green. They don't have a green medley, a vegetable medley. They have fries, tots. That's it, and salad. And
salad's fire though. They comes that big bowl. Like the bowls have like one elongated side of ceramic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that salad bowl.
Looks like it's like a half a bowl. Like a chair, like from the 70s that you would
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. They're good bowls.
Oh man. That buffalo shrimp, come on.
Yeah. Buffalo chicken salad. The only thing with Hooters, if you get the buffalo chicken salad, any salad there, they bring you the Ken's dressing in packets.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Packets? What am I at the lunchroom?
The rule, you gotta have blue cheese or ranch because you get the fresh made blue cheese or ranch, put it on the salad. Don't get balsamic vinegar at Hooters. What are you doing?
It's a good call.
Yeah.
But I think they still bring you the Ken's dressing, even if you get like blue cheese, no?
No, they bring you blue cheese in a black cup, ranch is in a clear cup. Listen, I'm a Hooters king.
Oh, is that how you tell the difference between the blue cheese and the ranch at Hooters?
Yep, black cup, clear cup.
I did not know that.
Bro, I lived in Hooters my whole life. I dated a bunch of. I worked at Hooters. Hell, what am I talking about? I worked at Hooters when I was in college.
Is that so?
I told y'all the story.
You wore those little orange pants?
No, I was the prep guy. The guy, like when an order comes in, you get the order, and if it's wings, you put a colored toothpick on the plate. If it's a burger, you got to make the burger, put it through the little machine with the butter, and put the lettuce, tomato, whatever. I was the prep guy. And one day it was a heavy lunchtime, lunch rush, whatever they call it. And the manager, little fat short dude, kept yelling, "Prep, prep," because I was slow. The prep was slow, and the wings were ready, and the burgers were ready, but there was no plate to put the meat on. Prep. And I got frustrated and I got mad. So I took my Hooters hat off and I threw it in the grease So now they had to drain the whole grease pot and they had to just reset the grease because now the grease is infiltrated. And I walked out. And that was my last day at Hooters.
Oh, that was very nice of you and very courteous for everyone dining that day.
Screaming prep at me. I'm going.
You're
as
the
fast as I
prep
can.
guy.
I'm going as fast as I can. That's not a way
Doesn't
to
sound
manage
like you
it.
were. Doesn't
Not
sound
a
like
way
you were.
to not a way to manage it.
Gotta
Don't
keep up the
manage-
pace, Crowder.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
Jack.
what's he doing, Jimmy? We gotta let's go.
Yep. Ruin that lunch.
Are you in it to win it, or are you lollygagging?
Hey man, I was in Gainesville. It was my gray shirt year. I had extra time on my hands. I really got the job to talk to the girls, and now you want to scream prep at me? You got what are you doing? Not here to really have a job. This is my future.
I give you like PTSD if I just start yelling prep at you at random times.
I got
Prep!
I got so mad. I think his name was Phil. Phil, little short bald head heavy dude named Phil, and he was screaming right in my ear, and I got hot.
How did we not know this? That
How did
Crowder
we not know that?
worked at Hooters.
Worked at Hooters, and then
I
I
never
washed
pictured you as a
cars.
restaurant employee kind of guy.
Right.
Yeah, man. I worked at Hooters. I cleaned cars at Main Street Chevrolet. I bagged groceries, and then
I
I
remember the
moved-
grocery store.
Yeah, then I moved
story.
up to cashier and got fired for stealing the cookies.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, I've never quit a job. I've been fired from every single one of my jobs.
Well, no, that's not true. I mean, if you throw your hat in the grease, you're quitting your job. You're not.
No.
What do you mean you've never quit a job? You
They
told me to go
coulda
to hell. You threw
They could have retained me.
your hat in the grease.
They could have retained me.
He goes, I never quit my job. This guy's delusional.
That's not quitting.
I don't know. I saw Len, our program director. I beat him over the head with a baseball bat a couple times. They fire me.
They fired me.
I've never quit a job in my life.
I never have.
Bloody Len fired me.
They still fired me. I tried to collect unemployment too, but I couldn't. I wasn't there long enough.
Did as the prep guy, like, did you see things happening in the kitchen that kind of made you not want to eat at that establishment anymore? Because I worked as a waiter for a couple years during college.
Oh, you had to be the most unctuous waiter in the history of food service. You can just picture. Solana's the guy that'll sit down in the booth with you.
Oh,
right?
100%. 100%.
Oh, do I hate that guy? Like when the waitress does it,
Yeah.
but when the waiter sits down next to you and just is like, get out of my booth, jackass.
Hey, fellas, Dolphin fans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize we were having a lunch date, sir. I'm trying to order some food.
You get my Dr. Pepper.
In the meantime, you're hearing in the background, prep.
I was the waiter that pretended like I could memorize everybody's order at a big table.
I see that. I totally see that with you. You get back to the thing and you don't.
I go to punch it into the POS and I'm like, damn, I don't remember anything. But man, there was nothing more impressive than standing there and it's always the father that's like, you're gonna remember all this, the dad joke. You're gonna remember all this?
I do that.
Uh-huh. And I'm like, of course. There's only 18 of you. I got it. 20 minutes later, everybody ordered the chicken parm.
You had turtle soup, right? Turtle soup.
You had the
turtle
spaghetti?
soups over there. With turtle soup. We don't even have turtle soup. I don't know. I had you down for 4 turtle soups.
So I do remember if it was packed, they would be like, hey, help the girls deliver food. Nope. There's no way my big ass is taking this plate over to that table.
Can't imagine why they fired you. I mean, you've never
Nope.
quit a job in your life. Nope.
Never-
Hat in the grease. Like, what? Nah, I don't quit, man. If I'm working somewhere, I work.
One time the health inspector came and I just avoided him. And he didn't want to talk to me. I just didn't want to be around him. And I made everything look weird because why is this dude running from me? I did not want to be around the health
What, do you think
inspector.
it was immigration?
I don't know. What if he asked me a question? My answer's wrong. I get everybody in trouble. I just don't want to talk to the guy. Prep. Mm-mm.
They're like, the guy's like, so where do you put the utensils once you're done using them? I don't know. Prep. Crowder just shouting prep.
Y'all know my answer, huh?
Where do you keep your apron and your hat? In the grease. In the what?
People ask me questions. I just repeat their question back to them every time.
I am dying at Solana being the guy who pretends he can memorize your order. It's literally in one ear and out the other with him. God. There's a Steve Martin skit called The Absent-Minded Waiter, where literally I could see Solana doing it, where it's like, oh yeah, I can remember. What is your order? And then literally looking at the person and going, hi, my name is Alex. Can I take your order? What? I think you just took our order. I did.
10-second Tom from 50 First Dates.
A great way to introduce yourself to tables. Hi, I'm 10-second Tom. I'll be taking your I'll be helping you tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, but kitchens are
funny,
gross,
man.
Kitchens are like it makes you not want to eat at restaurants because even good, highly rated restaurants, you just know whatever's transpiring back there is it's putrid. It really is.
Different. When you
watch one of those I was gonna say watch one of those kitchen nightmare shows with Gordon Ramsay before he gets there, because they think they're running it fine. And then he gets there and he puts his hand behind like the some shelf that they haven't even thought of, and it's just goops of stuff. Ugh.
When the order was wrong at Hooters, you can't reserve it. You just had to take it to the back, and we could eat it. Man, come on! I'd have 400 wings a day. I'd take them home. I'd get a tray and just start pouring them in the same tray. Into my 6 hours, I'd take 300 wings home.
Bro, I used to pray for slow days. Tips? I don't care. I'm getting a free pizza on the way out. Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you.
Can't imagine why they got rid of you, Crowder. I mean, it sounds like you were doing everything right. So you would take about 300 wings a day.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't keep up with the prep line.
Bingo.
Shocking. Probably racism, if you ask me. If I really start to parse it, it sounds like you were the victim of racism at that Hooters.
Had some of the girls fighting because I mess with one, mess with the other one. Now they don't like each other. Not my fault, Phil. You need to get on these girls. They're taking advantage of me.
Can just imagine Phil watching NFL one day, being like, "How the hell?"
I couldn't keep up with the prep line. I could have told you he wasn't going to catch a tight end.
You know what? The worst thing was, this was like, because I got recruited 02. I didn't start till 03. I tore my ACL in high school. So I had and I believe this is illegal now, but I just went to Gainesville and was just a Gainesville patron. I was just a population of Gainesville. I wasn't in school yet. So I just could get random jobs throughout that whole 9 months and just chill in Gainesville and work out. So there were people that followed football that watched them recruit me, watched me sign with UF, and then they walk in Hooters 2 months later. And they're like, isn't that linebacker from Atlanta? And I would lie, flat out lie. I wouldn't wear a name tag. Like, I was kind of embarrassed.
You'd say it wasn't you.
They'd be like, are you the recruit that I'm like, no, people always mistake me. I'm from Alachua because that's the city over. I'd be like, I'm from right here in Alachua.
Funny as hell.
Yeah. And I was there about 3 months, 2-3 months. Yeah.
It's like a lowbrow version of Catch Me If You Can. Like, he just lied about everything. He wasn't prepared to do any of the jobs. He wasn't nearly as good looking as Leo DiCaprio. like just the flea market version of Catch Me If You Can.
Great movie, by the way.
It is a great movie.
And as I got fired from every job in Atlanta in high school, when they asked me for a job history, I said, no, there's no way I'm letting you call anybody else. Nope, never worked.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
All right, we got to get through headlines here because Rob
Yeah.
Pizzola is going to join us.
That's amazing, though. What a story.